all, we will see interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary teaching and learning. If you see a traditional approach, in the traditional approach, each and every discipline is treated as airtight compartments. But in multidisciplinary, or if you talk about interdisciplinary approach, the content is about the problems, projects, some questions somebody is trying to answer. So if for answering the problems or questions or doing some projects, what they are going to do is they take the help of different disciplines. So approach this type of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approaches, you get some educational experience which is common to many disciplines. This is more meaningful to the students because it is really related to their real life situation, some problem related to the real life situation. So there is a logic, that there is a logic and some natural connection between many disciplines. They connect the different disciplines. We will see what is the meaning of, first we'll start with interdisciplinary teaching and learning. What is interdisciplinary teaching and learning? First, we'll see the meaning. What do you mean by interdisciplinary teaching and learning? Here, a knowledge, view and curriculum approach that consciously applies methodology and language from more than one discipline. We know that each and every discipline has a different language that is related to their discipline. Mathematics, if you take, mathematics is having special language called set language. Same way, every discipline has the special language. So different languages, here I mean not the language we speak, the languages which is pertaining to different disciplines. So languages from more than one discipline is merged together and different methodologies are used to examine a certain theme, problem, topic or experience. It is I'll repeat, a knowledge, you can call a knowledge view and curriculum approach. So you can call it as a knowledge view and curriculum approach. So how we are viewing the knowledge, how we are, means curriculum, how we are using it, that consciously applies methodology and language from more than one discipline to examine a certain to examine a central theme, issues, problem, maybe anything, right? Topic or experience. Here this is given by Heidi Jacob. Like this, many educationists have given more, explained about the interdisciplinary. You can call it as the meaning of interdisciplinary. Kate and Lynn Smith, what they told about interdisciplinary is learning is especially important in early grades. So, as to provide authentic experience is more than one content area offer a range of learning experience for students, and give students choices in the projects they pursue and they, ways they demonstrate their learning. So they give authentic experience, not even in one content area and many content area. Especially it is useful for the early grades, means before the university. Range of experiences, a lot of experience is given to the students and lot of choices they can do for the project and demonstrate their learning. Bacon and Smith says that interdisciplinary units enable teachers to use classroom time more efficiently and address content in depth while giving students the opportunity to see the relationship between content areas, different content areas, what is the relationship between them, and I'll talk about the authentic task, authentic learning, etc. So finally, what we understand is interdisciplinary means learning is a process of answering question. Some question is there. You try to answer such question or a problem or some project, whatever it is. So some topic. So that is too broad and complex. Only one discipline cannot help us to solve that particular problem because it is a complex problem to deal with adequately by a single discipline, and draws on the disciplines with a goal. Different disciplines are we are using it. What is the goal of? What is the goal? That is nothing but the goal of integrating their insights to construct a more comprehensive understanding. So understand more comprehensively. Integration means there are so many people that have given explanation about the interdisciplinary. Now we will see what are the characteristics of interdisciplinary learning. So in short, we understood what is interdisciplinary. Now we'll try to understand what are the characteristics of interdisciplinary learning. So in short, what is interdisciplinary? Interdisciplinary is nothing but there is a problem, you want to solve the problem. So in order to solve that particular problem, a single discipline will not give a proper solution. We don't understand, means it is not enough for comprehensive understanding of that particular problem. So we use different disciplines, and these help us to solve that particular problem. So you have effectively that particular problem is solved. So the comprehensive understanding of that problem happens when we integrate different disciplines. That is what we understood from the interdisciplinary. Right now we will see what are the characteristics of interdisciplinary learning. The first one is it draws from more than one discipline. The first understanding is interdisciplinary learning draws from more than one discipline. Okay, this is very first understanding of the interdisciplinary. More than one discipline we are going to study. For example, a student is studying about a war, right? First, we should understand the history of the war, why this war has occurred. What is the economics? Means what are the causes and effect if the war happens? What are the economic causes and what are the effects of the war? Because of the war, what are the economic things is going to happen? Economic cause is going to happen. Next is the geography. Means regions have been, what are the regions have been affected because of the war. Now you can see the literature, how poets and writers have have expressed their views about the war. Political science, if you see political science, what are the political affairs and events related to that particular war? And various disciplines contribute towards interdisciplinary learning. So here, particular war, a simple concept of war is understood with the help of history, economics, geography, literature, political science, etc. That is, various disciplines help us in learning, right? The content drawn from each discipline enables the learner to understand varied perspective of the issue being investigated. For example, if you take the diamond, a particular side, if you see each and every direction, not particular direction, if you talk about each and every direction, if you see different colors, you can see. That means the holistic understanding about the diamond is very important. Means it is not about a particular color. Same way, the problem which is we are dealing with, we should understand in different varied perspective, and that helps in the comprehensive understanding of the problem. Next, we talk about the second point. Interdisciplinary learning must be a definite focus, must have a definite focus, which is beyond the sphere of a single discipline. That is very important. So the second point talks about interdisciplinary learning must have a definite focus, which is beyond the sphere of a single discipline. Okay, that means it talks about many disciplines. What is this? Definite focus. Should have a definite focus. Okay, which is beyond the sphere of single discipline. Right? That is, the focus is such that a single sphere cannot give a complete understanding of the same. For example, health. If you just discuss about the health, must not be the topic health must not be related to science. Geography, that is how the climate is related to how it is affecting the health. Economics, for example, poor unable to buy the enough nutritious food, how it affects the health. So all this state means different issues if you consider, then it talks about the different focus. Now we go to the third point. Interdisciplinary learning is pragmatic in approach, meaning it should promote new understanding or new solution about the issue being investigated. Students using interdisciplinary approach to learn develop a problem solving attitude, right? So in short, I can write the third point as pragmatic approach. What do you mean by pragmatic in approach? Means which is working. Okay. Okay. That is a new learning and a solution. The problem we are having, how to find a new solution for the given problem, and then its problem solving attitude is developed. So it is useful. Pragmatic means today it is useful. Fourth one is dialectic process. Dialectic means we remember about the Hegel, right? Interdisciplinary learning is a dialectical process requiring teamwork between people from more than one discipline. There is a logical discussion of ideas and opinions that draw from different disciplines. So different disciplines you come. People discuss about some logical problems, ideas, etc. So some logical discussion is going on. Okay, so in that logical discussion, there may be some thesis, antithesis, and we come to some synthesis. To give understanding of an issue from varied perspective, one may need to confer with people from various fields, and this helps to come to logical and more objective conclusion about the issue being investigated.